Andrew Tate. The name alone sparks controversy. A former kickboxer, he traded the ring for the digital arena, becoming an internet phenomenon. Tate's rise to fame was as swift as it was divisive. His brand, a blend of luxury living, unapologetic masculinity, and controversial opinions. Tate's videos went viral. Young men, hungry for guidance in a world grappling with shifting gender roles, flocked to his message. He offered a seductive formula: wealth, power, and dominance over women. But behind the bravado and opulent lifestyle lurked a darker side, one now exposed under the harsh glare of legal scrutiny. From lavish podcast appearances to provocative social media posts, Tate cultivated an image of untouchable success. He positioned himself as a guru, a self-made millionaire with the answers to life's mysteries. But as his fame exploded, so did the scrutiny. His pronouncements on women, riddled with misogyny and aggression, drew condemnation and ignited debates about free speech and online toxicity. December 2022, Romania. A luxurious villa outside Bucharest became the epicenter of a scandal that shook the internet. Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan were arrested. The charges: human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group. Romanian authorities alleged the brothers lured women into their orbit with promises of love and lucrative online work, only to subject them to exploitation and abuse. The case sent shockwaves through Tate's fanbase and beyond, triggering a global conversation about the dark side of online fame. Tate vehemently denied the allegations, claiming his innocence and decrying the charges as a politically motivated attack. His legal team launched a vigorous defense, but the legal battle was far from over. The brothers were detained, their freedom hanging precariously in the balance. Months later, a glimmer of hope for the Tates. They were released from detention and placed under house arrest, a legal victory that fueled their claims of innocence. However, their movements were restricted, and the specter of the charges still loomed large. The Romanian authorities, armed with witness testimonies and evidence gathered from the Tates' luxurious compound, pressed on with their investigation. As the Romanian case dominated headlines, more trouble brewed for Andrew Tate. The UK, his former residence, launched its own investigation into historic sexual offense allegations against him. The accusations, dating back several years, added another layer of complexity to Tate's legal woes. 4 women stepped forward, accusing Tate of physical and sexual abuse. They painted a harrowing picture of coercion, control, and violence, their allegations further tarnishing the image of the self-proclaimed champion of masculinity. The UK investigation, coupled with the ongoing Romanian case, painted a troubling picture of a man accused of exploiting and abusing women on an international scale. While Tate maintained his innocence, the mounting allegations cast a long shadow over his claims of being a positive role model. And the legal troubles didn't end there. Across the Atlantic, in the United States, whispers of a potential investigation by the Department of Justice added to the growing chorus of scrutiny. If true, this would signal a widening of the legal net closing in on Andrew Tate. Long before his arrest, Andrew Tate built a business empire that mirrored his online persona: bold, brash, and shrouded in controversy. At the heart of this empire lay Hustlers University, an online platform promising to teach men the secrets to financial freedom and success. For a monthly fee, members gained access to Tate's teachings on topics ranging from cryptocurrency trading to online marketing. But critics were quick to label Hustlers University a pyramid scheme, pointing to its emphasis on recruitment. Former members came forward with allegations of exploitative practices, claiming they were pressured to recruit new members to earn commissions. The promise of quick riches, they argued, masked a system designed to benefit those at the top, with little regard for the financial well-being of its recruits. Tate, however, defended his creation, arguing that Hustlers University provided valuable knowledge and opportunities for those willing to put in the work. He dismissed the pyramid scheme accusations as baseless attacks from a jealous establishment threatened by his success. Section 5. The Webcam Empire, a lucrative business marred by exploitation. Alongside Hustlers University, Andrew Tate ran a lucrative webcam business. He boasted openly about his success in the industry, claiming to have made millions by employing women to perform for paying customers online. While Tate presented his webcam business as a consensual arrangement between adults, allegations soon surfaced that painted a far darker picture. Former employees and media investigations alleged that women were coerced, manipulated, and exploited. These allegations, if true, exposed a sinister underbelly to Tate's business dealings, one that contradicted his carefully crafted image as a champion of personal freedom and empowerment. The accusations of exploitation within his webcam empire fueled the flames of the Romanian human trafficking case, providing further ammunition for the prosecution. Section 6. A torrent of misogyny. Tate's dangerous rhetoric and its impact. Andrew Tate's rise to fame wasn't solely built on business acumen. He cultivated a carefully crafted persona, one that resonated with a specific demographic: young men disillusioned with traditional masculinity in a rapidly changing world. His message, however, was deeply problematic. Tate's pronouncements on women were rife with misogyny and aggression. He spoke of women as possessions, advocated for violence against them, and downplayed the importance of consent. This rhetoric, amplified by the echo chamber of social media, spread like wildfire. Critics warned of the dangers of Tate's influence, arguing that his words normalized abuse, reinforced harmful stereotypes, and contributed to a culture of violence against women. Experts in psychology and gender studies expressed alarm at the potential impact of Tate's message on young men, particularly those already vulnerable to extremist ideologies. They warned of the dangers of normalizing misogyny and the potential for real-world harm. Section 7. Trapped in the Matrix: Tate's manipulation and the cult of conspiracy. Central to Andrew Tate's appeal was his ability to tap into a vein of societal distrust. He positioned himself as a truth-teller, a lone wolf battling against a corrupt system determined to keep men down. Tate's rhetoric was laced with conspiracy theories, most notably his invocation of the Matrix, a fictional concept popularized by the eponymous film. He claimed that this matrix represented a shadowy cabal controlling society, seeking to suppress and enslave men. This narrative, while lacking evidence, resonated with his audience. It offered a simple explanation for complex problems, casting Tate as a heroic figure fighting for the liberation of men. His followers, feeling alienated and disempowered, flocked to his message, finding solace in his conspiratorial worldview. Critics, however, warned that Tate's use of conspiracy theories was a dangerous form of manipulation. By encouraging distrust in mainstream institutions and traditional media, he created an environment ripe for extremism and susceptible to misinformation. Section 8. A chorus of defense examining the arguments of Tate's supporters. Despite the mounting allegations and widespread condemnation, Andrew Tate retained a loyal following. His supporters, many of whom found solace in his message of masculinity and self-reliance, rallied to his defense, dismissing the accusations as fabrications and conspiracies. They argued that Tate was a victim of cancel culture, targeted for his controversial views and outspoken nature. His arrest, they claimed, was a politically motivated attack designed to silence a dissenting voice. Others defended Tate's business practices, arguing that his wealth was a testament to his entrepreneurial spirit and that those who criticized him were simply jealous of his success. They pointed to his philanthropic endeavors as evidence of his good character, dismissing the allegations of exploitation as baseless smears. Section 9. The Price of Influence, a call for accountability and critical thinking. Andrew Tate's story is a cautionary tale about the intoxicating power of online fame and the urgent need for accountability in the digital age. His rise and fall raised profound questions about the responsibility of influencers, the dangers of unchecked misogyny, and the insidious nature of online manipulation. While Tate enjoys the presumption of innocence until proven guilty in a court of law, the allegations against him are grave and demand serious consideration. The testimonies of his accusers, coupled with the ongoing investigations, paint a troubling picture of a man who allegedly used his platform to exploit and abuse women. Tate's case underscores the importance of critical thinking in the digital age. The internet, for all its merits, is a breeding ground for misinformation, hate speech, and predatory behavior. It is imperative that we approach online content, particularly from influential figures, with a healthy dose of skepticism. We must be wary of charismatic individuals who peddle easy answers to complex problems, especially when those answers involve exploiting others or promoting harmful ideologies. The price of blind faith in online personalities can be steep, as the case of Andrew Tate so starkly demonstrates.